Welcome to Today's Woman. Today's topic is business relationships and friends.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Poon and welcome to Today's Woman. And today we have the beautiful Linda Bakel back with us. Hi Linda.
Hi Roz, thank you for having me back.
You're welcome. And you look beautiful, doesn't she? She looks fantastic. You should see it in real life.
Much.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
So today what we wanted to talk about was relationships. And I think you raised a very good question that relationships apply to personal and business.
Correct.
Yes. And so with you, what is a key factor in relationships?
In my world, a relationship is important whether it's in business or personal because you should be able to have that person, no matter who they are, you want honest and open communication. So they should be your friend. And in a personal relationship, they should be your best friend first. And that's what I look for. In a business relationship, you want to be able to trust them and you want them to be able to trust you. And so that communication is vital in my world.
I think being friends is important.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's not, I think, really that easy though for people to do that, because I think when people start to get to know each other, they tend to have this sort of barrier up, or they're a bit defensive, so you tend not to be your real self. Unlike me, of course, that I just go in boots and all, but...
And many of us do. And
yes.
I think a lot of times what happens is that we don't want to be judged. And we
yes.
know how difficult that is to be judged or to judge other people. And so people need to accept each other just the way we are, because we really don't come any other way. And that's important.
Well, it is important, but I was just thinking about your comment about friendship, so an open communication.
Correct.
In that, when you say you need to be a friend, what does that really mean? Is it what you say to each other, or how you conduct yourself, or?
I would say that being a friend is accepting the other person just the way they are, whether I agree with them or don't agree with them, and vice versa. So not everybody's going to agree every single time.
Yes.
However, I would like to believe that they're going to be who they are and be honest with me so that I can trust what they have to say, because that's important if they're going to be my friend.
Yeah, I agree with you, to be able to actually say what you want to say.
Absolutely.
And not be judged by it, and they can just say, well, okay, so that's your opinion, this is my opinion, they're different, but that's okay.
And okay, sometimes it's
Yes.
very fine to just respectfully agree to disagree. And
Yes.
that's a mutual friendship.
That's true. And sometimes even today with social media, things can get pretty heated, can't they? I mean,
Oh my gosh.
it's just with politics and all that sort of stuff. And some of your so-called friends, all of a sudden they get really hot and bothered and they don't want to be friends with you anymore because you just have a slightly different point of view.
Or I find a lot of times that they will air their own personal opinion, and that's okay, but to put so much intensity behind it
Yes.
is difficult. And I would like to have the same amount of respect that I would pay somebody else.
Yes.
And to me, when there's a mutual respect, that's where your friendship starts.
I think that's...
And whether it's in business or in a personal relationship.
No, I think that's fantastic, to be friends and to be able to have an open communication.
Yes.
Because I'm very fortunate because Bunker and I do have an open communication. And even from the very beginning, when we were dating, courting, I would sort of tell him, it's okay, you don't have to ring me because I'll just ring you when I want to talk to you.
Delightful.
I know, and he just went, oh, okay. Because, he's a bit used to being told off for not calling, but with me, I was quite happy. So we started off on open communication from the very beginning.
And I think that's where success comes in a good relationship, whether it's your friends or business or personal, is to know that the words that come out of my mouth and the words that come out of your mouth are going to be the same words that you're going to say to somebody else.
Yes, that's
when you're
true.
talking about the same
I like it.
situation. And it's
Wow.
important to me.
I think it's fantastic. So what Linda is really saying is that in spite of what we want to hear or what we want to say to make the other person happy, maybe it's better that we sort of speak what we really believe and maybe take the consequences.
It is important because my words may say one thing,
Yes.
and my face may say something else entirely, which doesn't line up.
Yeah, it's incongruent.
And so
I'd say.
it is not. And so then that brings in, is there respect there? And do I not feel like I deserve to have somebody be
Yes.
honest with me?
I think that's wonderful. I think so. Thank you very much,
Oh,
Linda.
thank you for
And
having
I'm
me.
being very honest when I say you look unbelievably beautiful today.
Thank
You
you
look like
very
spring.
much.
Well, it's spring, and you look like
Oh,
spring.
it's spring. It's time to get out and watch the flowers bloom.
Well, that's true. Yes. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, and thank you. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.
Thank you.